Welcome back, everybody, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, Brad Drake, and this is my AWA save. It's a big day today. It is TV tapings. So let's go ahead and get rolling here. And we are already at Wednesday when TV tapings will begin. It looks like our feelers out there for contracts have come back. Don Carson wants to go ahead and sign with us. Paul Dose wants to sign with us. And Rex King wants to sign with us. Let's go ahead and complete all the worker signings. They are back in the system. And let's go ahead and get Don Carson with Killer and Psycho right away. Wish there was an option here to make this, to do a click for managers only. It'd make it go a lot quicker. Okay, so Don Carson's with Killer. And now Don Carson is with Psycho. It's a little strange. Psycho should be right here. Well, I'm searching for Psycho, and I should be searching for Don Carson. There we go, everybody. So, the Texas Hangmen are now managed by Don Carson. We'll see how it works out. So let's take a look. Well, let's go ahead and go forward here. And while that's loading, let's take a look at our card. So everybody, we should be recording All-Star Wrestling first. You know, we never know what's going to come up first. But we have pretty solid television cards for both shows. Some big main events. McDaniel and Raschke versus Duncum and Slater. And then for Championship Wrestling, we got Saito versus Hennig in the main event. Let's go ahead and let's continue recording out of the Minnesota Sports Pavilion. I like it. I think it's been working out real well. Let's see if we have any problems tonight. Backstage Incidents. Vivian, what did you do? Oh, man. She did not pick up her share of the tab. Nick Bockwinkel gave her the what for, and she's buying drinks. All right, that's a protege deal. Let's see who's absent. Imagine that. Frankie DeFalco's absent. I am shocked. Now, we have Frankie DeFalco on an enhancement match here, so we'll adjust him out when we have to. Oh, and Mike Graham is out working for CWF tonight. He's also on the card, so we'll make that adjustment when it comes up also. So let's go ahead and let's get booking. So it looks like we're booking again. It changes around. We're booking Championship Wrestling first. So make that change so we don't get confused. So our first matches, we got Rodriguez versus Rogers. 3-minute bout. It feels like a really long time since we've done TV tapings, but it really hasn't. We've just had some extra shows with showing what's coming up for version 7.0 and all that good stuff. Rodriguez has got some serious sideburns. So Sonny Rogers gets the win. And as we know, Sonny Rogers is now battling around the loop with Nelson Royal for the World Light Heavyweight title. Sam Villo and Chris Zarna are going to do the favor for the Russians. The Russians, of course, are managed by Sheikh Adnan LKC. Which I still find hilarious. The communists are being managed by an Arab sheik. But who am I to judge? Switch over to tag team view. There are the Russians. We're going to give Boris Zhukov the win. Solid win for the Russians. Next bout, Koorijian versus Johnny Rich. Johnny Rich getting featured on ESPN here. That is good for his career. I miss squash matches. I really do. I like how AEW now kind of has that on Dark. I think it just helps out. I mean, it makes you, if you put yourself back in this mindset, back in 1987, these were touring. These were touring companies. They made their money off of the live events. TV was just a tool to get you to buy a ticket to the show. So it was a very successful formula, and was a successful formula, as we've talked about, for over 40 years. And then cable television changed everything. So Chuck Greenlee is going to mix it up with our world light heavyweight champion, Nelson Royal. And I don't see anybody taking that title off of Nelson Royal anytime soon. Could be Sonny Rogers, but Sonny's just not that well over and doesn't have the mechanical skill as Nelson Royal. We'll have to see, though. Price versus DeBeers. The Guerreros are always perennial contenders. Any of the three for that World Light Heavyweight title. It'd just be a matter of juggling things around, and I don't think I'm quite ready for that yet. So David Price is going to get pancake pile driver, great finisher by the Colonel. David Price got that Wolfman look going. If one of you were interested when you start playing this, if you wanted to make him Wolfman Jr. in a gimmick, I wouldn't blame you. It'd be pretty right on. He's got that Teen Wolf look going. But just a suggestion. Any of you want to give it a shot? I'm not going to, but you might want to. All right, the Colonel goes over, and it is promo time. So let's take a look at our promos here, and let's give Hennig and Hall the 5 minutes. Let's make that change. And of course, they're cutting the promo on Zbyszko and Nick Bockwinkel, keeping that feud red hot. And it is red hot. It's a great feud. We're going to milk that one as long as we can. Four are having great matches. Curt Hennig, we're going to put him based on entertainment. Scott Hall on microphone. And of course, Zbyszko and Bockwinkel are not going to be on screen. Remember, this is 1987. You had the real old school interviews, was really what it was. So Dennis Stamp is going to battle Scott Hall. No trampoline today for you, Dennis Stamp. Scott Hall is going over hard. Scott Hall is coming along nicely in this game. He's considered a major star now. He's got white-hot momentum. Things are going really well for Scott Hall. I'm really glad we signed him. I just hope when his contract comes to an end that we can keep him. All right, the Midnight Express are going to do their 3-minute promo. And of course, Paulie is going to do all the talking here. It's Condrey, Randy Rose. And of course, we know that they're cutting the promo on the Midnight Rockers. Paulie Dangerously, microphone, entertainment, entertainment, off, off. Booked! All right, the World Tag Team Champions are going to do a squash match to get a win. We know Frankie DeFalco is unavailable. Imagine that. So we'll have to find a new partner here for Houdini. The legendary Houdini. So we click on Enhancement Talent. Let's give him Mike Tolis. Houdini and Tolis versus the Midnight Express. There's Tolis. He's got a pretty cool look with that hat too, doesn't he? I mean, he just looked like a street thug, straight up street thug. He was the type of guy that you can go to and you could put 50 down on the Chicago Bears, or you could buy a gram, or you know he's got a brother-in-law that could take care of something for you if you need it. That's what Mike Tolis reminds me of. That's what he looks like. My opinion, I could be wrong, but I think that's the look he's going for. So the Midnight Express are going to get the squash win here, defend their title. We're going to have Randy Rose take the win. And our next promo, Nick Bockwinkel is going to cut into Curt Hennig and Scott Hall. Nick Bockwinkel is the master. In fact, I might be crazy, but it almost seems like Nick Bockwinkel is getting better as time goes on here. Now, we know he's physically declining, but I think his popularity is increasing, and I think he's getting even better. Those two are off screen. This is a 6-minute promo. It is booked. Here comes our main event, Saito versus Hennig. 14 minutes. This would have been one hell of a match. And I have no problem with putting Curt Hennig over clean here. It's only going to help him with the title push. I'm sure Saito is not going to say anything. Okay, solid card. We maximized our 65 minutes. This is a good, solid card for championship wrestling. Let's go ahead and see how we do. So Sonny gets the win. Of course, the Russians get the win. Both these guys keep jumping up in numbers, in case you haven't noticed. They are gaining in popularity. This is going well for us. We have Boris Zhukov signed for a year. I have a feeling he's going to get snatched up when his contract comes to an end, and I don't think there's going to be much we're going to be able to do about it. So we'll just have to keep doing the best we can and maximizing the usage of him as much as we can. Ooh, not good. But Johnny Rich gets the win. Again, this is only going to help him. Remember, we're getting 1.3 million viewers for Championship Wrestling each week. So Johnny Rich is going to get seen. Nelson Royal, of course, gets the win, number 16. Submits Chuck Greenlee. Great mustache, and just horrible hair. He's got that. He grew that one long, man. He's flipping it back to make you think he's got more. Ooh, that 70s look was just awesome. All right. Colonel DeBeers, pancake pile drives David Price, just as we predicted. And look at that. Performance at DeBeers stood out as being good. 75. That's a pretty darn good promo for these two. It lost heat only because as we know, the storyline's got like an 88, which I always thought was foolish in this game, but what are you going to do? Scott Hall, 69 for a squash match is not bad. I did not like how they had his finisher as the Razor's Edge. Obviously, the Razor's Edge hadn't been invented yet, so I just renamed it the Crucifix Powerbomb. I don't know for a fact if he actually used it back then, or if he was using the belly-to-belly, but we'll leave it that way for now. So nice win. Man, lousy. Well, it was only 3 minutes, that's why. That's why. That's what happened to us. Ooh. Well, it's a squash match too, so it's all right. The tag team champions look pretty good here. Defense number 8. Bockwinkel with an 83. Very nice. I was hoping for a higher score than that, but that's okay. Let's see what Saito and Hennig do. 79 overall. 78 and 89, it gets a 79. I just don't understand this. Just doesn't make sense. Everything is good here. Why would this, if you got an 89 and a 78, why would this not be like an 82 to an 85? I don't understand this, and it irritates me and it hurts our cards. But there's nothing I can do. It's their world. We're just living in it. So let's move on. Let's see how many gains we get. 24 out of the 26. That's respectable. And we're rolling right over to All-Star Wrestling. And again, I always mark this because if I don't, I will forget and I'll book the wrong card. So Shirley Black is climbing in there first against Debbie Combs. As you remember, Shirley Black is one of our lady enhancement talents that we signed. Of course, Debbie Combs is getting the W. Next bout, Bun Boy Barton, the legend, and Jose Medina are going to face the Texas Hangmen, who are making their debut with Don Carson. Let's see how that goes. With my luck, it's going to have bad chemistry, I'm sure. That's usually how it goes for me. But the Texas Hangmen, they definitely needed somebody with them. And I don't think LKC needed to manage them also when he's also wrestling. That's just a lot of work. There's Medina, our tag team, Texas Hangmen. Texas Hangmen are getting the win. Killer's getting the win. And the Hangmen continue to improve, which makes me happy. Alex Knight is going to face Mitch Snow. We have not seen Mitch Snow in a long time, because every time we tried to book him, he was taken, probably doing enhancement talent for the WWE. Sorry, the WWF. And we do have Mitch Snow tonight. We're going to give him the win. Again, Mitch Snow had a great look. He was pretty decent in the ring. He just never seemed to amount to much. But he's one of our young guys that we're trying to piggyback along with our experienced veterans. And it should be a successful formula. Patrick versus Khan. My advice to you folks that watch this and maybe want to adopt my booking style, and again, the only reason I book this way is because I try to make these shows as realistic as possible. My advice to you is always, always sign as much enhancement talent as you can. That way it makes your TV shows look somewhat fresh. It's not always the same guys. So that's just my advice to you. You can take it or leave it, but it's something I think is important. I forgot Curtis's name. It's Jeff Curtis. This is another guy we recently signed, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. It's one of the ones we created and brought him in. Olsenowski's going to get a much-needed win here. Even though he just got the win on the tour. All right, Greg Gagne is going to cut a promo here. This could be a mistake. I got to take a look at Gagne's stats. I don't think I've ever had him do a promo before. If I remember, he was not a bad promo. Not at all, but this game's got all his skills down pretty low. So star quality is low, charisma is low. They don't have microphone on here. Okay, we're going to try, let's pair him with Larry Nelson. And let's see what we can make happen here. And we're going to base him on over instead of microphone or anything else. Let's see if that works. This will probably score a 30, I'm sure. And then we'll learn our lesson and not give any mic time to Greg Gagne anymore. All right, so that's booked up. We have Billy Anderson climbing in against Gagne. I know, auto filling that out, but you know why. Okay, Greg Gagne desperately needs a win. We're getting almost 700,000 viewers, and I can see I screwed this up and put Billy Robinson on there instead of Bill Anderson. Do this all the time. All right, so Gagne gets the win. He needs the win. All right, Bob Backlund's going to cut a promo here. And let's see if he's in any storylines. I can't remember. No, Bob Backlund's not in a storyline, so he can just do an open promo. There's Bobby. What a great signing. He's turning out to be a excellent signing and really, really doing well. All right, he's wrestling the big boy here, Budokan. We've talked about him before. His excellent R&B career. But his R&B career is not going to help him here when Bobby puts him in that cross-face chicken wing. You know what? This would have been a good TV match too, because Budokan was a huge guy. So you would have had the David versus Goliath thing going here. This would have been a good TV match and a good TV win for Bob Backlund. Just continuing to cement him as a strong guy. We have to consider Backlund for the title picture. We really do. He's good. I don't want to rush it though. We're gonna keep getting him over more and more. So Von Raschke and McDaniel are gonna cut a promo. And we know that they are in a battle here. What's going to be a long-standing feud with Bobby Duncum and Dick Slater. And I confirmed that Bob Duncum and Dick Slater held, I think it was the Georgia or the Gulf Coast tag title together. So we are accurate in having them tag together. And of course, the Gulf Coast Tag Team Championship will be featured in 7.0 coming out the first week of March. All right, now our big tag match here. Duncum and Slater versus McDaniel and Von Raschke. Von Raschke, however you want to pronounce it. And you know that this is not going to get a straight finish. So we're going double DQ. This will be the first time that Bobby Duncum has not gotten a straight out win. That's okay. All right, we're 1 minute over. Why are we 1 minute over? Patrick versus Khan. That was the reason. All right, we got that adjusted. Again, this is a solid card, especially for All-Star Wrestling. Even though these are both A shows, as we've talked about before, I consider Championship Wrestling our premier show, so I put a little bit better a talent on Championship Wrestling. But this is a great card for All-Star Wrestling. So let's see what we can put together here. All right, Debbie gets a nice win. Oh, good. There's no negativity with them with Don Carson. It even says Don Carson did some good work at ringside. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Good. Good move. It's working out for us. Mitch Snow gets the win over Alex Knight. See how Mitch Snow's numbers at a 42 here? That's from that TV coverage he's getting from the WWF. So he's gaining in popularity, and it's not from us. Ooh, 16. Rough. Hey, doesn't Ben Patrick, doesn't he look a little bit like that, the little person from Game of Thrones? Doesn't he look a little bit like him with that haircut and that facial hair? I could be wrong. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Could be his older brother. All right, Steve-O gets the win here with his famous black backflip. Sorry, Jeff Curtis, but that's what you were brought in for, my man. All right, 51 on the promo. Not terrible. I think we maximized both these men the way we needed to. And Greg gets the win, scoring a 69 over Billy Anderson. Excellent. Bob Backlund with an 86 on the promo. Yes. I'm telling you, maybe Curt Hennig's going to get passed over. Maybe Bobby's going to get the title reign here. I don't know. Comment below. Let me know what you think. But Backlund is on fire. And Bobby takes out Budokan with that cross-face chicken wing. My man. Look at that. Backlund looked excellent out there. I think Budokan... No, Budokan's not even showing his age yet. Well-executed squash. Excellent. All right, nice little 75 promo for McDaniel and Von Raschke. And let's see how the main event does. I'm going to go with 72. That's my prediction. Let's see. 82. Yes! It's all because of Bobby Duncum there. Still putting up those huge numbers. Nice. And the storyline gains heat. Excellent. A lot of penalties for declining physical ability. Understandable. And let's close this one out. I got a feeling this got a better score than Championship Wrestling. And I can't remember exactly what Championship Wrestling got, but I think we're 2 points higher. I think Championship Wrestling got a 74. So I think we've bumped up in all our regions here. Remember, All-Star Wrestling was syndicated, whereas Championship Wrestling was on ESPN and a couple of European networks. So that's the difference. All right, folks, that is going to conclude part 1 for us. These were 2 successful TV tapings. I think the big takeaway here is that Bob Backlund is the man right now. He's absolutely the man right now. And we had a nice... Don Carson is working out well with the Texas Hangmen. I certainly hope that he helps them. And this was positive overall. Now, when we come back tomorrow for the next show, we know Championship Wrestling is going to get recorded first again. We got some pretty exciting people on that one, too. The main event's going to be Rose and Summers versus the Midnight Rockers. That was a bloody feud for a long time. It was an excellent feud. And Jerry Lawler's going to be on there. The Iron Sheik's going to be on there. And then the other side of the coin, we're going to have the Assassin versus Larry Zbyszko in the main event. We're going to see Slaughter and Snooker. We're going to see Billy Robinson, Sheik Adnan, LKC. We just got another fun and exciting TV taping coming again. So, folks, if you haven't already, please give us a like, subscribe to our channel. We got a fresh video coming out every day. And also, join us on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/1987supermod, facebook.com/groups/1987supermod. And if you want the version 6 supermod for yourself, go to braddrake.net/contact. Let me know, and I will be more than happy to send you over the link to the Google Drive, and you can download it and play it for yourself. Please keep the comments going. Shoot me emails. If there's anything you want to see, if there's anything you want me to do on here, you know, I'll take it into consideration. Let me know. Thank you, everybody, for the support, and have a good day.